body your fat loss. That will reduce your fat right away. That will get you down to your weight. That will help maintain your weight. You got to get 30 grams of fiber a day. I know you guys count your protein, your carbs, your fat, whatever else, but fiber is the best kept secret in the world. I guarantee if you guys take it, you're not going to believe the results you're going to get. You got to keep the weight low. And I don't want you guys to use the practice food from 3 to 6 when you're practicing to lose weight. You do that on your own time. When you come to practice to get better, and you come to practice to get better conditioning, and obviously get better technique. That's the most important thing. If you have to cut weight, do it in the morning and do it now. Don't do it here. You don't want to be a mop for somebody on the back that they can just throw around while you're trying to lose weight and sweat. You've got to get better. The only way to do that is to practice. That's why I wrestle heavyweight. I weighed 199 in college. I didn't want to drop 9 pounds, so I wrestled heavyweight. I'm the smallest heavyweight to ever win a national title because I didn't want to lose weight because I wanted to have the energy to go into practice and wrestle the best I could so I could get as good as I could possibly get. The one thing I did in college was I was always the first one to practice, and I was always the last one. It didn't matter if it was 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I was always the first one there. Captain a dummy, we used to have a dummy on the wall we used to shoot on, and I'd be the last one there doing sprints or drilling. I believe that the more you do, even if it's 5 extra minutes a day, it's going to help you in the long run. I guarantee it. I've done it, I've lived it, and I'm giving that to you guys. And I know your coach is going to trim your butts off all year long. But there's one thing that's going to happen. Everybody here is going to get injured. You are going to get injured. You never go a whole season without getting injured. Minor injuries, major injuries, you got to learn how to train around that stuff. In other words, if you can't wrestle, find something you can do. If you have a knee injury, work on your upper body. Do things you can do. If you have one knee injury, work on the other leg. You don't know this, but your body's mechanisms are, if you train this leg harder, your body transfers it to the other leg once the leg rehabs. So you have a quicker rehabilitation. So if this leg gets bigger and stronger, when this leg comes back, it'll come back quicker. So there are things that you can do, and you've got to get creative. Right now, I pulled my hamstring last week training on the mat. I can't go live right now. I can drill, I can run a little bit, I can jump rope, I can do strength training, I can do a little bit of plyometrics, but I can't wrestle live for the next week and a half. But I get creative. I keep training. I make sure I put in the time. You guys, I went to the national last year. Did great. Played 7. I watched 2 of your seniors win the national title. I was overwhelmed. It's time for guys to get the program back where it was. My freshman year, I wrestled against that team right there. I wrestled against a guy named Sever and a guy named Mike Davis. Both of them were All-Americans, national champions. You guys were the first team to break Iowa's 9-title streak, Arizona State. And you guys have the talent and the opportunity to bring that back. Of course you're going to be a top 10 team. You're always expected to. But you have to exceed your expectations. You don't want to settle for 10 or 9 or 7 or 5 or 3. You've got to be number 1. You got Coach Charles, who's one of the best coaches in the nation, and you got a boatload of talent. I wish to God I could have came here. I mean, that would have been my dream to come here. I wasn't blessed enough to get recruited here. Not even a walk-on. I had no interest in me coming, or I would have came. I had to go to a small Division II school in Pennsylvania, and I made it there. And I made it basically on my own because I didn't have anybody to train with. I have a little I want to talk to the upper weights a little bit, give you a little bit of advice. Train with the lightweights. You want to get quick, you want to get savvy, grab a 125 pounder, or a 133 pounder, or a 141 pounder. You'll get quick real fast. That's, and I'm telling you, the 187, the 184, I'm sorry, they got all changed on me. 184, 197, the heavyweights. Train with lightweights. Flow quick, learn how to move. That's how I got fast. That's how I got quick. That's why I won the national title. And basically, I just wanted to, again, just wish you good luck. I didn't want to write those down tonight. It was very important. guys. But you got Coach Charles. I am telling you, he's one of the best. I have the utmost respect for him. And I know that he runs a tight ship, and I respect that out of him. So I just want to wish you guys good luck. I hope you guys do the impossible. And I know you think it's impossible, but I hope you guys win the national title this year. And it's going to take a few of the wrestlers to step up. What I mean by stepping up is making it to the finals when you weren't even expected to place. I seen a kid from Iowa who was 17 and 19 win a national title. Let me tell you something about the Nationals. It's the end of the year. Everybody trains all year. They're banged up, they're hurt, they're tired of cutting weight. They just want one excuse to quit. That's it. One excuse. All you have to do is break it one time in a match at the Nationals. You got to have a freshman like the Nationals at the end of the year. Because every wrestler that you wrestle, you do something one time to make a break, you're going to beat them. And that's how it goes, guys. You know, it's a long season. God bless you. When you get through at the end, you don't want to mess it up. I did it my freshman year. I was expected to place. I got pinned my first match because I quit. I shot a bad shot, went to my back, and let the guy pin me. Why I did it, I have no idea. But I broke. And I'm telling you guys, we have the opportunity to do that with other wrestlers. That's why Iowa's so good. Because they always, their coaches always tell them, peak at the Nationals, don't crack. And that's why those guys are so successful. You guys have the same talent. You have the opportunity to do the same thing. So, like I said, it's going to be a long season. You're here at the beginning right now. Stay healthy, maintain your weight, take your fiber. I swear to God, you guys, it's going to help you. And remember, when the season gets long, refresh your mind at the end of the year and give people a reason to quit. So I just want to wish you the best. Thank you, and have a great workout.